Well, since spring is here and we're celebrating color, we've come to our friend Angela here at the Crooked Branch, and you have a beautiful, colorful project for us.
Yes, we have solar wood flowers, and we are treating them and painting them with acrylic paints. There's two kinds. There's the raw with no skin on them, and then there's the harder ones with like the bark still on them.
They're wooden flowers.
They're wooden
really?
flowers. They're from like a balsa wood tree.
Oh.
Like I think it's a tapioca tree, and they skin it and they come out like this thin, and they're pretty soft, except they could be softer, so that's when we treat them with the vegetable glycerin and water.
Nice.
Spray them down, lay them out on a table, then they become, actually the paint takes better, they're easier to mess around with, they don't crack. Today we're going to make the initials with the Spanish moss, whatever your initial is, or your first or last name. Then after we paint all our flowers, we're going to glue, however you want to glue them onto your initials, like in the color scheme you have picked.
Great. Terrific. Well, let's get started. It looks like we have a nice little palette here that you've done for us already.
Yes, my hubby built these, so yes, we're good.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna grab whatever flower you want to start with.
Okay.
Grab your medium-sized brush will work. Pretty easy. I start to try to get a little bit underneath. You don't have to do too much to the underneath because you're going to actually glue it down. Paint all the crevices.
These are so
They're so pretty.
neat. And you can use these for special occasions,
Special
right?
occasions, weddings, birthdays, prom flowers. You can make anything with them.
You know, obviously they last. You don't have to like worry about, you know, when you dry, sometimes you'll dry flowers, a bouquet, it crumbles and falls apart, you know?
They fall apart. These will not do that. You know what's really nice about these too is that since they're wood, you can actually put essential oils on them and they will take the scent.
Oh,
so you
wow.
can make them smell like your favorite flower anyways, even though they have no scent to them.
Oh, nice.
It's very cool.
Is this something that you offer as a class?
Yes, we do. We've had a few classes. There's a few coming up in May. They just you really don't have to let me know your name ahead of time or anything because you can just make your own initial.
Build it, right?
It's so fun.
This is fun. It's so relaxing.
That's pretty much it. I got most of the crevices. They'll take they could be damp when we put them on because the underneath is dry, so it's very easy. So now that our flowers are all painted and we're ready to actually make the initial, we'll use the Spanish moss.
Okay.
I kind of glued a lot of mine down already. Take a little bit of glue, kind of make like a little swirl, and then just push it down, kind of hold it down. It'll take a little while to dry, but it's okay. What's nice is if you don't want to use, a flower butted up to another flower, you can just kind of like separate them because the moss is pretty too. We have all of our flowers laid out. Kind of pick what you want, like where you want to start. Maybe your favorite flower, in the corner, the L there, whatever you think. You start gluing them on. The tacky glue, you could use hot glue, you could use that E6000 stuff, whatever you want.
So you don't have to cut the bottoms to make them flat?
You can. If you find it being an issue, you can. I never worry if all my flowers are straight up. Like, I don't mind if they fall a little to the side because I think it looks more natural than being like so stationary.
Right.
And once it sticks to that moss and the moss is stuck, you're golden. This process, after everything's said and done, does not take long. These are really nice gifts too if you want to give somebody for Mother's Day or for a new baby's room or something like that.
Sweet.
You can do their initial. It's really pretty.
Very sweet.
I've even seen that because you have an L and you have that extra room, you can probably even, if you wanted to put like words there or a photo.
Oh yeah,
for your
that
family.
would be cute.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Some of the initials allow that.
Angela, this is such a fun project.
They're
Thank
awesome.
You.
I love them. Yours came out gorgeous.
Thank
love
you.
It.
Yours too.
The Crooked Branch is at 202 Luzerne Ave in West Pittston. We teach classes usually Thursday through Sunday. There is a full schedule on Facebook on the events page. There's several classes with these, or several classes with a lot of different topics and different artists, not just me, so it's a lot of different things, but there's a few of these coming up for Mother's Day as well. So
terrific. Thank you, Angela, and happy Mother's Day to you.
Happy Mother's Day to you too. Thank you so much.